exciting than a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the power forward position. Russell from outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Launches it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Shot's good by Freeman Liberty.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Russell, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hachimura with the ball. And it's Thomas picking him up. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, look, that's the matchup he wants there. Using his height to shoot that three right over the top.
Russell with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's the bulldozer. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Russell from deep three-point land. Again, Russell missing. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. From deep three-point range. And it's Hachimura missing.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Claxton. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way. I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Russell, that's good.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Freeman Liberty. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Williams. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Russell. Nails it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
From deep, Melton tipped. Here's the bulldozer. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
The Bulldozers got 6.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, make him defend out on the perimeter.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. They're up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Cam Thomas out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Sharp, and it's Clowney in at power forward. Inside. Up top wall. Sees the lob. Deflected. Here's the break. Here's Clowney. And again, New York with the triple. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
They recover it, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for New York. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Clowney. Here's Russell. 12 points for him. He drops it from range. Russell's got 15 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Hachimura's gotten his third basket of the night. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Here's Freeman Liberty. And the three-pointer goes. Freeman Liberty's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Russell, that's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
From deep three-point land. And Bojan Bogdanovic gets the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hachimura from long range. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Away team ball.
Both teams will make substitutions. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Mr. Incredible's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
The shot by Russell, no good. And the visitors call time here. Teams deciding to change it up. Seven seconds left to play in the first half. And the basket by Hachimura.
Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for New York.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well, we could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big man, but I will admit he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in a game?
I pay all the time with my face.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Cameron Johnson out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Beasley against Russell.
Awaiting ball.
Beasley outside, and here's Hachimura. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hachimura's got 16 points.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Thursday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry.
And looking at the Pittsburgh matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Russell, the pass to Johnson. From 12 feet, got a piece of it. Hachimura against Claxton. This one for 3. And that's good. Hachimura for 3. Hachimura's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside, Williams. Johnson passes to Thomas. New York again can't hit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. New York making a switch here. Melton's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And New York has possession. Down by 15. Pass to Johnson. Melton against Hachimura. Will it go? And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. That one from long range. Russell's got 27.
Well, he's playing great tonight. but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Mr. Incredible, good.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And they recover it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And some changes here for New York. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Bogdanovich comes in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Russell. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Hachimura outside. Here's the bulldozer. Uses the glass on the layup. The bulldozer's got 8.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front. Come on. There was very little resistance inside there from the defense. They have to be better.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
In transition, here they come. Here's Mr. Incredible. They get it back. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Beasley. And it's Scott in at the 3. And stolen by Claxton. And it's Russell, that time on the assist by Claxton. Claxton's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Beasley. Down low. Pass to the bulldozer. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 3 from Russell. Scott with a rebound. It's Beasley on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Sinks the tray.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Shackelford. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Barlow. Thomas with a double team. Shackelford. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Wall, the pass to Galloway. On the wing, Galloway. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Galloway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Russell's got the ball here for New York. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
It's good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Melton passes to Johnson. And here's Sharp. Looking to end the run. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Bogdanovich with it. Checked by Wall. Melton outside. Back to Bogdanovich. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clowney. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
.23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. Russell finds Johnson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Now here's Russell. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave,